Nope. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Ah.
We can totally, let's do that again.
I can totally do the turkey after this. Anyway.
Hi, I'm Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow.
I'm Chris, also co-founder, president, and the technical guy who had one job. Anyway.
Sound.
If you're brand new to Keto Chow, it's a nutritionally complete meal designed to make doing keto easy. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon for updates on all our Keto Chow happenings. These live streams help us be accountable and stay on track, so thanks for joining us on our keto journey.
Indeed. Normally I check that. I was doing so many things.
Yeah.
I got super distracted.
I was fighting with one of my kids, so I was distracted.
Oh, I thought you guys were she was just being loud. Okay.
That was why we were being loud.
Okay. Well, cool.
Not cool.
I was getting ready because on Thursday night, early Friday morning,
Thanksgiving.
Miriam and I are going to be hosting a live stream where when the Keto Chow Black Friday sale goes live.
Yeah.
And we did send out an email on Monday, so yesterday, with some of the details about what's going to be happening. So yeah, tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern, we're going to have a special live stream, not the one I was just talking about, but a different one.
We're having all the live streams this week.
That's just for subscribers of My Chow. And I recommend, there's a link in the description of this video. It's like access granted. Go there and make sure it works. If you're a My Chow subscriber.
Because if it doesn't work, you can have customer service.
If it doesn't work, yes,
morning.
you're going to have some problems. Anyway.
It should work though, but you need to log into your account is the other thing.
Yep. And also, much like last year, we're going to have a secret mystery flavor. It will be available for purchase with a link that'll be right on the homepage and other places as well. Nobody will know what flavor it is until they get it or until we announce what flavor it is or was at the end of next week. So, and then there's some other stuff that's coming with Black Friday.
It's gonna be good.
Depending on how much you spend, you'll get a lot of rewards money. But yeah, that's what's coming with Black Friday. Somebody said, I hope they talk about Black Friday. And yes, that's what's going on. Storm Chasing Gal is here having Keto Chow cracked chicken.
Ooh, that sounds amazing.
Dennis is here as well. So
Hi,
is
Dennis.
Brenda and KLC. Let's see, Julie says, I tried the chicken soup Keto Chow. Not sure if I like it. Not very chickeny.
Yeah.
True. It's got a pretty mild flavor.
You want to just dress it up.
And I would definitely put salt in it.
And chicken. Maybe some broccoli. Cheese.
It's a bit of a base.
Something like
Keto
that.
Simple is here. Says, hello, all you awesome people.
Hi, Keto Simple.
Let's see. Julie says I added 1 tablespoon on top after it was warmed up. I think I'm going to add 14 ounces of chicken bone broth.
Totally.
Next time instead of water, that might help.
Yes. And you know what you can do? There's a lot of recipes on the site. And we did fix the recipe section today, by the way.
Oh yeah, it was broken for a while.
But there's a lot of recipes that have the chicken soup, including the drop biscuits, which are so awesome.
Yep.
We should make some of those for Thanksgiving.
Probably. Keto Karen is here, so is Platte River Keto.
Hi guys.
And Dennis says, I can consider drop biscuits using Keto Chow
Yeah,
chicken soup.
same.
Linda says, hi guys, happy turkey.
Hi, Linda.
Yes, and as we were saying right as we got on, my family's coming over for Thanksgiving, and I'm going to make the turkey the same way I did on Sunday, which is I'm going to put it into vacuum sealed bags, put it in the sous vide for 24 hours, and then when it's done at 140 degrees, I'm going to just debone it, and it will be super succulent. So
Yes. So you're going to go do that after this?
Right after this. It won't take a long. I just have to use a really big knife to cut the turkey in half and then cut it into further quarters.
And it should be thawed better than the last turkey.
Yes. Anyway, Tracy is here.
Hi,
Michelle
Tracy.
says evening, everyone.
Hi, Michelle.
Connie
Hi,
is here,
Kim.
and so is Gina.
Hi, Donna.
Nancy says hello.
Hi, Gina.
Lori's here from Vancouver Island.
Hi, Lori.
Storm Chasing Girl says, I got the sneaky email, but not tapping it. I want to be surprised.
Ooh.
Well, and we're not giving any hints as to what the mystery flavor is going to be.
Yeah, not even Chris is giving hints.
Nope. I'm being deliberately evasive. Michelle says, can you
We're all
tell me
getting in
about the
trouble.
fasting drops? So the fasting drops,
Totally.
it's purified inland seawater. It's got a lot of sodium in it. Really good if you're doing extended fasts. It also has some potassium and a fair amount of magnesium in it. And you use it however, you know, when you're making food and it says salt to taste,
Put that in there.
that's literally how you use the fasting drops. Add it to your water until it starts to taste a little salty.
And then
that's
that's
the
enough.
right amount. And when we're doing extended fasts, we just put it in everything. If you are at a very expensive steakhouse and they stupidly do not have any salt, and you forgot to bring some, but you have fasting drops, you can totally use that to salt your steak as well. I made beef tenderloin yesterday, and it was delicious.
So
and we only had a minor grease fire in the
But 2 of our neighbors came to
in
help.
the smoker.
That was nice.
Yes, it was very nice. Let's see. Rick Wen is here. So is Lady Fritzader.
Hi,
Julie
guys.
says, I didn't get that one email. So there
should have been an email for my Chow subscribers.
it was, well, that was a different one. But on Monday, we sent out a kind of a preview.
Okay. So can we tell them to go to the site and get the email?
If
or will
you
they not get it anymore?
didn't get an
It's already sent.
email
Go to the
about,
site.
just come here, type your email address in there, hit subscribe, and it will,
Put you on the list.
yes. And that's weird. It talks about signing up for texts, but this isn't for text, it's for email. I asked Bryn if we could
should
get
fix
a
that.
text message sign up link.
I know, we
and
should.
It's not there yet.
We should get that done.
Okay. Anyway,
Just
Lady
give me your phone
Fritzader
number
wants
and
to
I'll
know,
text
what
you.
does the mystery taste like?
Keto Chow.
It tastes like Keto Chow. Yeah.
It does.
Let's see. Lynette is here. So is Christy Davis.
Hey guys.
Donna says, I'm in. Now, there were a bunch of people that were in the Keto Chow Facebook support group that were like, I am not going to buy stuff if I don't know what it is. And that's fine.
That's
That is
totally fine.
absolutely fine.
I also wouldn't buy stuff if I didn't know what it is, but I know what it is, so I would buy it.
And Miriam would caution that it very well could sell out before the flavor is revealed.
So if you have FOMO,
I'm cautiously optimistic that we're
Then
still going to have some
buy some just in case.
by the time
And
it's
if you
revealed.
don't have FOMO, good for you. Because that means you're better than me.
Marianne is here.
Marianne.
Cynthia says, good evening from Lakeland, Florida. Welcome.
hi.
Kendra is here also. Let's see. Crystal says, I prepped an eggnog keto chow for tomorrow. Half tallow, half butter, and some pumpkin puree. and
That
pumpkin
sounds
spice.
amazing.
Extra drops and daily minerals. Can't wait to try it. Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Michelle says, hey, y'all from Texas. Supposing Darkness says,
Hey, y'all.
Joe assures us the flavor is not peanut butter and jelly.
That is correct.
Len says we're doing our turkey in the
hold
sous vide
still.
as well. And well, it's interesting. So I did it in the sous vide because, frankly, I'm lazy. And doing it this way, it would be done whenever it's done. Like there's no, you have to put it in at a certain time. You have to pull it out at a certain time. It just stays done and tender and juicy and moist. For
It's still moist.
8 hours.
Because
It's still moist.
it's still left in the fridge from Sunday, and I had some for breakfast in my eggs.
Yep. And I have this old, I have a cooler that I drilled a hole in the top that's exactly the right size for the Anova sous vide stick.
Yes.
So it just fits down in there, and then I can fill it up with water. And because it's a cooler, it's insulated,
Yeah, it
and it
works really
holds the
good.
temperature really well. So I can put more water in it
Larger amounts of water.
than the sous vide is rated for.
Ooh, extra.
Yeah. Janice says the chicken and green chili recipe is not printing.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know, they did say that there are some more print mess ups.
Yep.
But if you just print the page waste paper, you can select. Okay, so here what you want to do. Just select the recipe and go to print selection,
Yeah,
then it
select.
won't print too much because the print button is messed up. But everything else should be fixed. I'm sorry about that. He said there's like 500 recipes that he needs to fix the print button for, but the 404 is gone.
Lori's here from Needles. Donna says, good evening, everyone. Keto Karen wants to know what was last year's mystery flavor.
Oh, yes. It was
Maple waffle.
maple waffle. I was going
Yes,
to say
it was.
maple pecan. That's not a thing.
Jessica says the biggest rivalry in college football is Saturday, and game time snack will be 2KK Butterbeer.
Yes!
I, strangely enough, get to go to a Utah Jazz game on Monday.
Yeah, basketball game. That'll be fun.
Anyway, Julie says, how big is the container you use to sous vide the turkey in? I want to try it. So because I quartered the turkey,
yes, it fit.
it's 4 smaller pieces that
still
easily fit. It's still pretty big.
Big pieces.
I'm trying to read. It's a Coleman Stackers.
yeah, it's just
cooler.
like a regular cooler.
It's got a really flat top that comes off like a chest. It works extremely well.
Yeah, it really does.
Anyway, let's see. Julie says, I have a sous vide. Patty says, I may be having Keto Chow for Thanksgiving since I can't chew even the softest food. Severe jaw pain. I'm so sorry.
so sorry.
Everyone's on vacation, so I'll have to wait until next week to get help. Thanks for yummy Keto Chow. By the way, Patty, for any of you who are wondering, Keto Chow, the storefront, will be open on Black Friday.
Yes.
So I'm not sure how many of us are going to be there. I'll probably go in.
I'm probably not.
And you'll
I'm gonna
probably
set up
be
the
making
tree
the
here.
kids.
You can come over here.
You'll
if
be
you want.
scattering glitter everywhere.
And you're going to try to get out of it.
Yes. Why is my phone buzzing? Anyway,
I don't know.
it's usually, it buzzes like that when, yes, bedtime.
So I had lotion on my hands today, and I put my earrings on, and they were so slippery. I slipped while I was putting the back on and crinkled the earring.
Oh, wow.
It was funny.
Okay,
and
so
horrible.
I didn't get any footage or any pictures or anything like that of the turkey. So maybe we should just do like
Yeah, we should.
get some video and do a short of this is how I prepare a.
Yeah, too bad it was too late. We could have done it Sunday.
Well, you'll be able to, and we'll do it with stupid vertical video.
Yeah, I love it.
So it can be a short.
Do it tonight.
Okay. Anyway, Defense Wiz says I'll be doing the Thanksgiving turkey with the sous vide all these years, and I've lucked out, and it's always been someone else's duty.
Oh, isn't that the best?
Joanne's here from Casa Grande.
Hi, Joanne.
Our daughter, who is living in
Idaho.
northern Idaho, also known as Alberta,
Canada.
She has a new roommate whose family is from Guatemala.
Yep.
And she was so surprised that our daughter's dad could speak Spanish.
It was so cute.
She's like, why didn't you teach your daughter Spanish? I'm like, because she had no desire to learn.
Right.
And you can't force someone to learn if they don't want to.
True that.
We had a hard enough time getting her to do her homework regularly, let alone in Spanish.
Yeah. Also, when she was little, she used to hide her clothes in between the bed and the wall so that if I looked under the bed, that nothing was there. Sneaky, sneaky.
Michelle says, thanks. I've been using the fasting drops in my water daily along with
Yes, I'm so glad.
Supposing Narkton says, what about suspended subscribers? So you have to have an active subscription. So,
Yep.
And if you have questions about that, or it's not working for some reason on the access granted. So again, down in the description of this video, there's a link to the page where you can check to see if you qualify for the thing that's happening tomorrow night, the special live stream. And if it's not working for whatever reason, send a message to our customer service people so they can get it taken care of tomorrow.
Yes, and they will be there.
Let's see. Storm Chasing Gal says, wish y'all would send out more coffee cups, Christmas presents. Love mine. Those were extremely expensive to ship.
They were fun.
They were very fun. Sarah McCoy is here.
Hi, Sarah.
And Marie says, hi, 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 hi.
Hi, Marie. I ran out of my garlic, and I've been thinking of you.
Oh, yes.
Sadly.
Well, put that through the dishwasher, and I'm
garlic.
like, man, that stuff was potent.
I rinsed it out because there was just the little dregs left. It wasn't. It was totally empty. That's my daughter's favorite garlic.
Okay.
She doesn't really like the stuff from the store.
GGB says, hey, beautiful Miriam. Lady Fritz Sater has a question that you and I will disagree on the answer to this. When I mix the daily minerals in my seltzer water and stir it up, will the minerals keep settling to the bottom of the glass if I drink it very slowly? I'm monitoring my gut reaction.
I think yes.
No, because
it doesn't have acacia gum in it.
No, it has. So if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the precipitate. Minerals dissolve. Once they're dissolved,
Dissolve.
they do. Yes, they do. It diffuses throughout the solution. That's
Okay.
just what it does.
Okay.
Once it's diffused, it will not settle again. It will try to stay evenly distributed unless there is precipitation. That will settle out. But ions in a solution will not settle. It can't happen.
Nerd.
So
What's precipitation then?
that's where it turns into crystals and falls out. Or in the case of water, it turns into rain or mist or fog.
What if your water's sitting there for 2 hours?
It will still never settle out.
But then it gets condensation on the inside and it goes and does weird things.
So what will eventually happen is if enough of the solution evaporates, then it becomes hypersaturated, which it would have to be, like the daily minerals themselves. If you leave the lid open and you're in a dry environment,
Like here in Utah.
so the daily minerals themselves are hypersaturated. They are nearly at the point where you cannot fit any more stuff into the water. And at that point, if any of the water evaporates, then the minerals have to go somewhere. So they will start to form crystals and those will drop to the bottom. But what happens though is when you pour the daily minerals or the electrolyte drops into water, it kind of sticks to itself and doesn't dissolve. It doesn't diffuse. But it will, but it takes a long time.
But I'm just saying, when you first put it in, it goes to the bottom.
Yes, it very much does.
Period.
Yeah.
And
Once
I
you
just
mix
must
it.
not mix them up.
Yeah, once you mix it, it will stay mixed. It can't not do this.
But you have to mix it up.
Yeah, it has to be fully mixed once.
But I don't ever mix it up.
Yeah.
I just want to drink it and be done with it. And so I just put it down my straw and drink it and it's gone.
Now you can see the same thing happen if you take like Mio or Great Value Water Enhancer, ooh, and you squeeze it into water and it'll go down to the bottom and it'll sit there. And it will slowly, if like you squeeze it in there and leave it there, it will slowly diffuse through the water. But if you shake it up, it will mix in and it won't ever settle out. Because that's just how diffusion works. It's also why we have a circulatory system, but I won't get into that. Anyway, Cynthia
Only
says,
if your circulatory system works.
well, it's because we can't diffuse oxygen across a cellular membrane quick enough to be larger than single cell organisms unless you have a circulatory system of some kind. Mm-hmm. So that's why you have it, because you can't get oxygen across that barrier quick enough.
Julie said she saw the guy's video at lunchtime. Laugh out loud. Was that it?
That is talking about the super secret one. Loretta
You
is
can't
here.
say that word, and we don't have a bleeper outer, so we're just not going to say it.
Let's see, Maria's here, says, on my phone, I'll try to keep up. Plus, we have to blur our mouths.
Yeah, we don't have a
We
blow
could go like this. Let's see, Bluegrass Girl Goes Keto says, greetings, my favorite Utah keto fam. Lady Fritz says, if Joe and Rachel say it's great, I believe them. I've compared
It
my
is
taste
great.
to theirs enough
It
to
is
have
great.
it 95, trust 95% at least. Let's see, KLC wants to know, did you make your turkey pot pie?
No. I didn't.
Joanne says, I bought the mystery flavor last year on Black Friday and was quite delighted. It was maple waffle, delicious. We'll be doing the same this year. The Keto Symbol says, I'm guessing the secret mystery flavor is not Ecto Cooler. It's also not ketchup.
I don't know what Ecto Cooler is.
It was this green drink.
Is that like October Cooler?
No. It was tied into Ghostbusters. Kitty Fun Food says, I'm a gambling woman. Will there be a limit to the number of mystery flavor we can buy on Friday? I believe the limit will be 21.
Yep.
Let's see. Crystal says, maple waffle was amazing. Kathy is here. Patty says,
Kathy.
I will be there on Friday.
Yes.
And Marie says, I might come in since I have the day off. Well, that's awesome. Donna wants to know, what time will the special live be? So tomorrow night, the special live we're having for My Chow subscribers is at 10 p.m. Eastern, which is 7 p.m. Pacific.
8 p.m.
We were actually going to have it at midnight Eastern, but we messed up, and we're
Whoopsie.
like, that's like way better. We can actually go to sleep at a good time.
Doing it.
Well, this is maybe I should go in on Friday so I can see my local peeps.
Right?
I mean, you could, but...
I'm just happy Lynette made me a pie. That's what I'm eating for Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah. Which it made its way home, by the way.
Yeah, thank you, Lynette.
GGB says, bacon jerky on the smoker in the rain as we speak. Still have not packed, leaving at 4 a.m. Oh, man.
We got to pack that bacon jerky.
Yeah. Cynthia says, I wish I had someone to practice my Spanish with.
Chris will start talking to you.
I'm sure that there are groups on the internet that do that.
It's probably you have to type it. That's horrible.
Carrie Brown is here. Says, I miss you.
I want to go to the beach with you. You're talking about going to the beach. I want to come.
Felicia says, thank you for Keto Chow as a truck driver. It's changed my life.
Oh, I'm glad you can use it. That's good. That makes me
happy.
Lady
Frisidia says, I'm too much of a control freak to do my Chow random chance box.
Yeah, that's...
There you go.
Yeah. I mean, not you. Just, I can see how that would be sometimes.
So Exposing Darkness wants to know, can I get a subscription today? Does it have to be the surprise box? You should be able to get it today.
Yeah.
Because my understanding is
it just has to be active.
Summer's going to re-export the list just to make sure.
If not, you'll make sure that happens tomorrow.
Yes. Or you can contact our customer service people, Exposing Darkness, and say, yo, dog, I signed up for the subscription. Can you make sure that I got the thing?
You don't have to get the surprise box. You can get the build your own box.
Yeah, you can get the build your own. Bonnie says, I'll probably make myself some chicken soup with Keto Chow Thursday since I have pneumonia.
Oh, Bonnie, I'm sorry.
Marie says, I'm going to be making some more. I'll bring it when it's ready. Dennis says, my father noticed I was keen to learn Spanish when I was 10. He taught me every nuance.
Oh, that's awesome.
See, he said nuance, but I read nuisance.
He taught you all the nuisances.
Michelle wants to know, can we make a peanut butter and jelly keto chow? So what you can do is you can mix the peanut butter keto chow with the strawberry, and it tastes really good.
Or the raspberry cheesecake.
Let's see. We're up to science with Chris. There you go. Defense Swiss says, I didn't even know I had this much chemistry in a full junior year of high school.
I know. He makes me want to go to sleep. I didn't hate chemistry so much as I hated physics.
Okay.
Because people didn't say that physics wasn't science. I thought physics was science. Doesn't that sound like a science word?
Yeah.
No, it's actually math disguised as science.
It's true.
That was a lie.
Full disclosure, I never took physics.
Because it's math!
I never took chemistry.
That actually was okay class.
I did take Algebra 2, but I never took anything higher than that as far as math goes.
No, thank you.
And today I spent probably 3 hours with spreadsheets.
Yeah, but the math does itself in there.
Yes, it does. But anyway.
So it's fine.
Wanda says, I'm so sad Canada won't get any Keto Chow for a while. We're still working on that, by the way.
Sorry, honey.
The update is we put in a
order request
application for a new NPN with Health Canada.
Oh, that takes forever.
And they denied it.
They said, you guys are
And so we had
Utah,
to submit a
dumb.
revised application. So we're still waiting. We should have actually had it ready to go by now.
I didn't know that's what we were waiting for.
Yeah. Mike says, so you're saying that the solution might be the problem, right?
Wanda, will you just come over and I'll give you some
Ren
Keto
says,
Chow.
that's why it goes in first, so it's already mixed. Heather says, love the science. Some Chasing Gal says, where's Chris's white lab coat and beaker? See, you say beaker, and all I can think of is the guy.
Is Beaker and, what is the other guy's name?
I don't remember.
I knew
Patricia says, I use mineral drops to season my homemade bone broth. And by the way, you won't be destroying any of the nutrients. We like to joke that as long as you keep the daily minerals below 7,000 degrees Fahrenheit, you'll be okay.
Beaker and Bunsen.
Beaker and Bunsen.
We
there you
should
go.
know that because it's
Mike
science.
is here. Carrie says you don't have a bleeper outer. Chris is such a slacker. I've never needed one. I don't ever say stuff like that.
Yeah, sometimes he says mean things. Though.
There's a fun video, and by fun I mean not fun. It was recorded with our dash cam on our Ford Excursion when we were pulling a giant trailer up a mountain, and it had just rained, and we lost traction and started sliding backwards.
It was terrifying.
Jackknife.
Down the mountain, backwards.
And
he almost said a swear word.
I came pretty close.
It was really cute.
Julie wants to know how many carbs is in the mystery flavor. It has the same
regular
amount as any of the other non-chocolate version 3 flavors. So similar to, say, blueberry pie, whatchamacallit?
Pecan sticky bun.
No, it has it has the same as pecan sticky bun. No, pecan sticky bun I think has a little bit of cinnamon in it.
Butterscotch.
The butterscotch. It has the same nutrition information as butterscotch.
Except for the butterscotch part.
Yep. Julie wants to know, will the mystery flavor be available in the big bag? No, it'll only be in the individual
And it's only
size.
limited edition. So it's only going to be a little while. A little bit.
Lee wants to know, because some of the older version of Keto Chow has its higher total carbs, can I request a newer version when I order Keto Chow? So the version there's only one version of each flavor
that are available.
There's no way to request a newer version. You would actually have to look on the page and see what version is currently being sold.
What I would suggest is you just go for the new packaging. If you see the picture that is the new package, that's going to be the one you get.
Yeah. Now there's also a, let's see, flavor.
You're not typing.
L. Oh my gosh. It didn't jump into there. There it is.
Flavor
status.
You're typing in the wrong thing.
There it is.
Flavor.
So on the Keto Chow flavor status page, and I'll grab this and put it into the chat.
If I were a king.
The mouse is slow today. On the flavor status page, it actually tells you whether the single meals or the big bags, if they're version 2.8 yet, or if they're actually all the way up to version 3.
Yep.
So that'll actually tell you.
Just when you're on the website, if you see the package that's different, the newest package without the slashy,
then you know that it's.
Then that's going to be the new one.
And version 2.8 and version 3 are actually the same
Because I get you, Lee. 10 total carbs. That's what I'm doing. Doing it.
Storm Chasing Gal says, what time Central? So Central is 1 hour
after us.
Before
Eastern.
So instead of 10
Eastern,
p.m.
it'll be 9
It'll be 9. Yep.
So California 7, we're 8, Central is 9.
That did not paste.
Florida is 10.
Let's see if that worked. I pasted the thing and it didn't grab it. Meg says, I'm going to order the mystery flavor. I'm sure I'll love it. Let's see. Violet Butterfly says, I'm looking forward to seeing what the new flavor is. Was just thinking yesterday that a white peach flavor would be amazing. It's such a different flavor from regular peaches.
White peach.
Carrie wants to go to the beach with you. Last time we went to the beach, we had Larry and Taffy with us.
I'll meet you there. When are you going?
Fun.
Tomorrow?
Let's see. Carrie says, I just ordered Keto Chow and my package is coming soon. Can't wait. Julie says, yes, we order the secret flavor without knowing what it is. If you're so inclined.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Yep.
You only can order it if you want to because you know it's a mystery.
Yep. And Bluegrass Girl says, so if our subscription status says active, we're good to go. Actually, no.
Oh.
To be sure, go to the link that's in the description of this video, log in, and it will tell you if you're good to go. And Keto Karen wants to know, is there a Black Friday discount coming? Yeah, the whole store is going to be 10% off.
Yes.
Let's see. Suzanne says, I have a subscription of 1 big bag and the magnesium capsules. Does that count? Unfortunately, no.
Oh, it's the My Chow.
It's the My Chow kit.
I'm sorry.
Is what qualifies for the thing. So individual subscriptions, no, unfortunately not.
It's My Chow.
Kitty Fun Foo says, I made Joe and Rachel's banana pudding, and my son says it's the best banana pudding he's ever had.
I like that pudding. Oh, Tracy's a surprise subscriber. Win!
Okay.
And went to the link and discovered the email was not there, so added it. Okay, good.
Okay. Let's see. Dee Dee Hines says, "Hope you had a great Have a great Thanksgiving.
Yes,
Appointment,
thank you.
Doctor.
You too.
Appointment, dear in queue. Guess I'll wait till Friday." Oh, okay.
Oh, gotcha.
The defense says, "I fully skipped physics. Senior year, I deserved a break from science."
You mean math? I think you mean math.
Dee Dee Hines says, "Oops, my mic picked up the TV." That's funny.
That was interesting.
Mike points out there is no science without math.
I know, but there is fun science and then there is math science, which I am not interested in. Sam wants to be an aerospace engineer, and I said, that's going to involve a lot of math. He's like, that's fine. I'm good at math. That's fine. I'm good at everything.
My mouse pad thing is freaking
It's a
out,
little
and
cray
it keeps
cray.
reversing direction.
Whoopsie, I'm sorry about that. That's
Okay,
annoying.
let's see. Devenso says it took a minute for me to like chemistry. Right around December, I started getting into it. That's funny.
My favorite science class was actually human biology. I had the best class. We had the wrestling coach was the teacher,
Okay.
and my brother was in the class with me because we're only a year apart. Well, 364 days to be exact. And he was a wrestler, and then we had all these other wrestlers in the class, and it was at lunchtime, so he would let us go to first lunch, which was our lunch, and then he would give us our assignment and just talk most of the time, and he always told fun stories, and then he would let us go to second lunch, and it was great. Also, it was a fun class because it was really easy. It was just like memorization and coloring papers that had...
Did you guys use crayons?
External auditory meatus, mandible.
Sternocleidomastoid.
External glutamastoid.
Heather says, "I'm in Canada and so disappointed with the government process. I just ordered directly from Keto Chow, and it was delivered so quickly."
That's
yeah, but
good.
we want to get it locally
I
there.
know, we want to. Heather, will you come over and I'll just give you some too?
Janice puts mineral drops in a small amount of butter coffee. There you go. And Mike is here for the
Yes.
first time and says, "You guys are actually hilarious."
Oh, thank you. Thanks for
tell my
coming. I'm
kids
so
that.
glad you came today.
Mike says, "Oh, and I love Keto Chow." So there's that. There you go. Sarah wants to know, can a diabetic do only Keto Chow? So Keto Chow isn't magic.
Yes.
It just happens to be formulated for a keto diet with all the minerals, vitamins, minerals, and everything else that a person would need.
Nutrients, electrolytes.
I am not a doctor or a health practitioner, and I
I'm a
cannot
mom.
make medical advice
Just a
for
regular
you.
mom.
Cannot give medical advice for you. But I can say that there are a lot of people who are diabetic that use Keto Chow to great success, and they're probably already commenting,
Yes.
saying how much they like it and how well it works for them.
And what you want to do is just use some Keto Chow and check your blood, and then you'll know how it does for you.
Well, apparently Cindy DeMarche did an interview with Anita.
Oh, yay!
Cool. Okay, let's see. Teresa says, "Good job on 10 carbs, Miriam."
Thank you.
Oh, and Storm Chasing Gal says, okay, the email says 10 p.m. And that's, 10 p.m. Eastern, so 9. Carrie is leaving on the train on Turkey Day, flying on Friday.
Wow, that'll be fun.
You're going to fly? Nah. Pixar
I'm
didn't
going to
happen.
come with you. I want to go in your suitcase. Can you pick me up on your way to the airport?
Storm Chasing Gal wants to know, do we have snow? It was snowing yesterday, but it melted, except in the mountains where there's still some snow on the mountains. Denise wants to know, do affiliate codes stack with 10%? So the shopping cart that we use, called Shopify,
That's a good question.
has a well-known documented limitation that only one coupon code can be applied at a time.
One ring to rule them all.
So a affiliate coupon code will not work at the same time as a military discount code
Yes.
or the Black Friday, Cyber Monday discount
But
code.
they should all be 10%.
They
so
all are 10%.
It almost doesn't matter. If you want to use an affiliate code to give them credit, then do that.
Yep. Edie Hines says, so we cannot order the mystery flavor just randomly. Oh, you totally can. So
You
starting
just have to
on-
wait till Black Friday.
Yeah,
Then
starting
you
Black
can
Friday.
randomly.
So it'll be midnight
Yes, Eastern.
Thursday night, Friday morning, Eastern.
Eastern.
Yeah.
And Denise, how are you doing, honey? I just want to give you a little hearts. Can I give you a little
Loretta
heart?
says, I hope it's peppermint cream candy cane.
Oh, wouldn't that be yummy?
Elena says, I
I've
love
been
math
wanting candy
science,
cane
but my
forever.
schooling is in accounting. Well, that's math.
Oh, my goodness. Accounting is way harder.
The scrolling just reversed itself. Julie says on the flavor status page, it shows big bags of chocolate is 2.8, not the individual. Misprint? No, that's accurate.
Yep, that is accurate.
Yep. Mike says aerospace engineering is liquor. I like it when people say, it's not rocket surgery.
Yeah, it is rocket science. That's what he wants to do. He wants to design rocket ships and airplanes.
So KLC says on the Access Grant, it says, I got a 1-point message when I clicked on the link. What does that mean? So down further below, it probably says, it looks like you're not logged in.
Yeah, so log in.
Do that first and it'll probably fix the problem.
We're getting all this stuff worked out right now.
Yeah. I actually,
Thank you for sharing that.
we put that page up and I went in the next morning and said, hold on, we can make this page
make it
smarter.
a little better.
So it checks to see if you're logged in, and if you're not, it says,
Womp womp.
you need to log in.
So go back in, log in, and then tell us if it worked.
Linda says, when do the seasonal flavors go into production? I love everything I've had so far. So right now we have the fall flavors.
Yes.
They're available. They will be available until they run out. And there's a little availability bar that shows you how much is left relatively from what it started with.
Do you want to pull up pumpkin and show? Yes, you do.
But there will be spring flavors and summer flavors coming up. They come out at the same time. They're spring, summer.
They're friends.
Actually, I think they're in production right now. The issue is it takes anywhere from like
It takes a
2
while
to 4 months for us to
make
get them.
to
and
6
so
to 8 months.
We have them start working on it, and then it takes a while for us to get them and then have them
then
ready.
we can put them up.
And then we put them up. We have a policy that we don't put stuff up on our website
Yeah.
until it's ready to order.
Weird. So you won't see any pre-orders from us because we don't ever want to promise what we can't deliver.
Yep. So we're going to overpromise, underdeliver. No, the opposite of that. Overpromise, underdeliver. No.
So if you're wondering if we
Underpromise,
have the
overdeliver.
mystery flavor, we have the mystery flavor. It's just
literally-
a mystery.
There are pallets and pallets of it
And boxes of them.
ready to go.
So ready
But yes.
to
so,
be mysterious.
Jules says, I was expecting that chocolate was going to be my favorite flavor, but pleasantly surprised that caramel macchiato is my number 1 and chocolate is number 2. Thank you for the awesome
I'm so
flavors.
glad you like those. That makes me happy.
It reversed again.
Well, stop hitting it 100 times.
No, it's just, anyway, it needs a reboot.
I know.
Radical Geek is here.
Carrie doesn't have a choice. She can't drive.
Is it over the ocean?
Yeah.
Oh, you can take a boat?
Yeah, but then she'd want to get there sometime this year.
Oh.
Right?
Anyway,
I'm
GB says,
proud of you,
remind me
Carrie.
never to work
I'm so
again on
proud
the
of
day
you.
I'm leaving town the next morning. Ah.
Oh, yeah.
So Keto Karen says, wait, when is the mystery flavor going to be available?
Black
so
Friday.
it will go on
Midnight.
sale depending on
Thursday.
what time zone you're in. So if you're in the mountain
Yes.
time zone where we live,
It'll be 10 p.m. on Thursday.
Thursday night at 10 p.m. If you're in the Eastern time zone, it's very early Friday morning.
Yeah, sorry,
midnight.
it's midnight for you guys. But if you're in California,
Ooh,
it's even earlier.
it's at 9 p.m.
Yes, Californians win. I'm actually from California. Did you know that?
Why is the mouse just
I
being
don't know. Just
dumb?
pull the plug.
And says type 2 here, I did not see a spike, and it helps that it's low carb and high protein. I
Yes.
switch it as a quick breakfast replacement instead of a Dunkin'. There you go.
Hey, that's great.
This thing is driving me nuts. Reversed again. Anyway, let's see.
Oh, Platte River Keto says accounting is just adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing. No hard math.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, okay. Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Michelle wants to know, can I use a military discount if my husband is retired?
Yes.
So we use a program called GovX.
Yes.
So you go on there, you create an account with them, you prove to them that you are a spouse of retired military, in this case.
And you'll have the ID, whatever, because you'll have already heard of that before.
And then any company that's using GovX,
which is us.
you'll be able to get a discount. And what it does is you log in and you say, yo, dog, give me a discount. And it gives you a discount link.
And then you can use that on our site. So it is a little bit hard because you have to go over there and then come back, but it'll give you a discount. So do that.
Christine wants to know, I may have missed it. Is there a hint at what the mystery flavor is?
Yes.
There is not a hint. Actually, there's a video on the Keto Chow Facebook page.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's quite funny.
It is quite funny. I wondered where that wig came from. saw
is
it
that
the
what
other day, and I'm like,
there's
what the
a
heck?
silly mustache. But there's no
bad
good
mustache.
hints. How about that? Neely is here.
Chris gave the worst hint today.
What's that? Oh, it was yesterday.
No, it was this morning.
No. We didn't do a live stream this morning. We did a live stream
Oh,
yesterday.
you're right. All my days are blending together.
Yep.
Hi, Neely.
Let's see. Meg's
ready to order.
See, Michelle says, I'm mad at myself. I placed an order today for what I thought was an elite bundle. Ended up with a starter. I think it's too late to change. Did it already, ship? If it hasn't shipped yet,
then reach out and they can fix it.
well, actually, we have a. We have a. There you go.
Actually.
That's me.
It should be still in place that when you get the order confirmation email, there's a edit, cancel, and reorder.
Oh, right.
And you should be able to cancel it if it hasn't already shipped.
What time did you make the order?
And we're outside of regular hours. Now,
Yes.
the
If you
orders
made
have
the
been a
order at,
little
like,
slow lately.
8 o'clock this morning, then
They
it's already
probably
shipped.
already shipped it. So, but if they haven't, then they definitely can get that switched for you. Keto Karen says, I like to mix chocolate with banana.
Oh,
That's
that
a
sounds
one.
good.
Yeah, Heinz says, I have an order ready. Suppose I'll wait for Friday then. You can. Just leave it there in your shopping cart. Bob says, happy Thanksgiving. Pecan sticky bun for the win. Yes. Mike says, maximum mystery.
Maximum mystery.
Now, okay, Neely, have you tried the mystery flavor yet? Do you think it's good? Do your children think it's good? Because they're the real ones.
They're really cute. I kind of love them so much.
Mike
I
says,
wanna
I'm going to
meet their
fly to
faces
Hawaii.
in
Pro
person.
tip life hack. There you go.
I'll do that.
Okay, Jessica has a great question. Why is the core not mixed right with the shaker bottle?
Because it's stupid.
Well, it's because it's using a different protein. So,
And the protein just doesn't mix as good.
okay. Science class with Mr. Bear.
I'll go to sleep.
So the regular Keto Chow,
Nerd.
in these ones, we coat the protein with a little bit of lecithin, which is kind of a little bit of oil. It makes it so that the protein powder doesn't absorb water very quickly. It's called lecithinated or instantized.
A lot of companies do it.
Instantized protein. Most protein is instantized because it makes it mix better.
Yep.
Because otherwise what happens is you expose it to water.
And
the
then it
outside,
clumps up.
Yeah, it forms a skin. Remember when you used to put hot chocolate into the water and you get
And
those
you get the little balls?
chunks?
That's what that is.
Same thing happens. So you instantize it, so it actually mixes slower, but that makes it mix more thoroughly. Well, the beef protein that we're using for the core doesn't have that.
Yes.
So,
Which is nice, but then it just doesn't mix as good.
Yeah. So you have to use, we recommend warm water and we recommend using a blender.
Or an immersion blender.
And if you use either of those, or actually both of those, it will mix like a dream.
Yep.
Otherwise, it doesn't work very
It's
well.
not perfect. The thing is, I don't care that much.
Yep.
And I will mix it with the blender bottle and just drink it and it's fine.
No.
But I don't care that much.
The
so
chocolate
it's fine.
core, the chocolate, the cocoa powder does have some lecithin on it. That actually helps the thing
so
mix.
that's why the chocolate mix is better than the strawberry and the
like,
vanilla.
You can mix it up
But I
and
do
then
like
stick
those
it in the
ones.
fridge and then shake it up really good and
Yeah.
it will kind of mix. But if you mix up the core without a blender, your only option is to pour it into a mug,
And
microwave
heat it
it, and shake it up like
Yeah.
a crazy person.
Yeah. Radical Geek, have you tried the core strawberry and vanilla?
I don't
Do
know.
you like
It
'em?
says I will order some mystery flavor, plus I need more magnesium. And Lynette, make sure
You say yo
you
dog.
gotta say Yoda.
Oh yeah, to the customer service. Because Chris is old.
Yes, I am. Cindy says, I just had a shake that I mixed strawberry cream with orange cream. Wow. Janice wants to know, is the mystery flavor best warm or frozen? Oh, boy. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I know. You're gonna have to see. I haven't tried it warm or frozen.
Oh, well, okay. Radical Geek wants to know, is the mystery flavor core or not? It's a version 3 milk protein isolate,
There
not
you go.
core.
There you go.
It also doesn't have any color. We didn't add any color to it, would be a better way to say it. Just like we did with the butterscotch.
Doesn't have added color.
Does not have added color. Donna says, Joe says it was Too Crazy Keto says it's something reminiscent from his childhood.
Yeah. Also, Chris's childhood, actually.
Mike says blending together.
I didn't
see
have
what
a
you did there.
childhood.
Let's see. Julie says no hints on that video. Nope.
Nope.
Murray says FOMO on the special live stream. I signed up for a 20-pack. I'll pick it up on a Friday. Will the system automatically send me the email with the special link? No. The link in this video will work. Mm-hmm. It'll take you to the right page. Yeah. Okay, Tracy says you have to log in first, then update your email. Now I'm finally fixed up for tomorrow night. Glad I paid attention tonight.
I am glad,
That's
too.
actually why we had that set up ahead of time.
Yeah, because we figured it would be stressful if everybody's trying to get in and they can't. So thank you for telling us you got in.
Yeah. Joe says, I just signed up for this prize box subscription. Should I email support to get added to the list for tomorrow, or will it get added tomorrow? If it was me,
I would just email anyway.
I would definitely, I would reply
because what if
to
Chris
the
forgets?
Yeah, reply to your subscription
Then he'll feel
confirmation
sad.
email, and make sure you say "Yo dog." It's DAWG. And say "Yo dog."
Chris
make sure I
told
get
me
added to
I
the
need
thing.
to be on the My Chow list.
But make sure you're typing with boxing gloves on.
Yeah.
One at a time.
Yeah.
Neely says, I have, the children have, the husband has.
That means everybody loves it. You know, the ellipses. That means I love it.
Let's see. Debbie says I need to get some more magnesium, so I'll wait till Thursday night and the mystery flavor to be available to order. There
yes,
you go.
yes.
Let's see. Keto and the
Ooh,
Miss says
Cindy
Happy Turkey Day.
she made 6 flavors of Keto Chow fudge this week.
Wow.
Oh, that sounds good. I did that for our Sunday dinner. So good. I've never made that fudge before. I've only eaten it when other people have made it, but it's actually really easy. So I'm going to make it again.
Great. Neely says, spoiler alert. It's super yummy. Instant fave.
Yes.
Jess says, I have to say, Indigo Neely's latest butter bread is the best. The protein powder is
Yes.
still half price on Amazon. Oh, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
And it says, would the mystery flavor remind someone of cough syrup? Would some people have put whiskey over it and set it on fire and put it over ice cream? I
Well-
think, are you asking, is it cherry?
Don't say anything.
Anyway, Miriam gets mad at me when I do anything.
That is
Karen
correct.
says, will it say on the package what the flavor is? Yes.
Yes, it will.
What,
It's not going to be a blank package.
So basically, we have a special order page that doesn't give anything away. It just says
Yes.
mystery flavor, and the product code is mystery flavor. And like when you get it, you'll open up the box and
it'll
it'll
just
go,
be a
"Oh, there it
package.
is."
And you'll say, oh, I didn't know I was ordering that. Oh, it
Yes.
must be the mystery flavor.
And sometime, what we specifically said was, we will announce what flavor it was at the end of next week.
That's right.
So at that point, we'll redirect the mystery flavor page over to
To where it
name of
shows
the
it
flavor.
in
Yeah.
real life.
Sarah G's excited for the new flavor.
Sergi, can I
Let's
send
see.
you some hugs?
Maitreya says, we ordered a bunch of all the core flavors, household preference.
Yes.
Likes the vanilla the best. I like them with beef tallow. Tastes like Krispy Kreme cake
Oh, I'm so glad.
donuts.
I actually haven't had the vanilla or the strawberry with beef tallow. Should do that this week.
Jill says, hello, everyone.
Hi, Jill.
Let's see. Julie says, Arbuckle Coffee was my guess for the mystery flavor.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
So KLC wants to know what core is. So core
Yes.
it's Keto Chow, but instead of using milk protein isolate, we use beef protein, so a powdered beef protein.
Yep.
And then it is available either with no sweetener at all,
Which is weird.
True.
But we like weird.
or it's sweetened with stevia. It's kind of some people say, hey, I would buy Keto Chow if it was dairy-free
Yep.
and use stevia. And I'm like,
There you go.
Okay.
Give it a try.
go for it. Sandra says, I trust Neely. If she says it's good, then I'm definitely going to try it. See, Joe,
I would trust
can't
Neely,
trust
too.
Joe. I would trust Neely over Joe.
I don't know. He
any day.
keeps talking about peanut butter and jelly. He's trying to kill me.
GGB says blank metal tin cans for everyone. Okay, no one ever remembers this. There was an episode of Family Ties,
That's old.
super old, and Michael J. Fox taught his brother was collecting soup can labels for a school fundraiser. Remember doing that? And Michael taught him how he could take the label off the cans that were in the basement.
Oh, yes.
And so his brother took all of the soup can labels off.
Yes. So
So
then
every can in the entire house was unlabeled.
But it wasn't even like limited to that episode. It like went on
I don't remember
from
that.
episodes.
I just
Like,
remember the one
I think I'm
episode.
gonna have some peaches. Just kidding. It's stew.
And so the mom made Michael J. Fox because he had taught him how to do that.
Yeah. Because it was a
She's
little
like,
brother.
I need peaches. And so his job was to find peaches. And so he had this giant bowl
Yes.
that was everything but peaches. And it had a big sign on the side.
So dumb.
And he was opening cans, not peaches, dumping it into the everything but peaches. And I've never been able to find that clip.
Oh.
And no one else remembers it. You probably remember it because I talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
And every time peaches comes up, I'm like, everything but
I
peaches.
think I remember like them doing it in further episodes. That's the thing.
Let's see, Janice says vanilla core is still my favorite. Cindy says, yes, I have it. I made it the same as the others using the fudge recipe on the Keto Chow site for banana white chocolate fudge.
Yes.
Julie wants to know, how do some folks know how it tastes? So we send some out
that's a
ahead of
secret.
time.
Sorry, Julie.
And so that people can try it and promote it as a mystery flavor.
Yep.
So they're like, ooh,
But they're
it's super
sworn
secret.
to secrecy.
They are sworn to secrecy. So that's why. And Robyn wants to know, can you place the mystery flavor in the cart now? No. The page that's
Nope.
going to be on
It's not up yet.
will be linked from the homepage starting
Friday at midnight
Eastern. Yeah. Meg likes core flavors. Donna says I'll be ordering Friday. I also need some more magnesium since you guys are killing me with saying we'll love it. I will add the mystery flavor as well.
Yep, and you know magnesium tastes horrible, right? As long as you know it tastes horrible, you can just know that, and then you'll just use it and be like, that works really good and tastes horrible. I agree.
KLC says, who's more business savvy between the two of you? Neither of us.
I'm a people person. He's a computer person.
Yes, I'm a engineer.
He's a computer.
I notice what problems are going to come up and proactively try to fix them.
And then makes a problem for us because we
true.
think of something that's cool, and he's like, I'm going to shut
Okay,
that
so
down.
Shari says I remember that episode.
Thank you, Shari.
Michelle says, what do you think of the keto Greek yogurt in the store? The ratio yogurt we actually
like it.
really like.
Yeah, we like it, and none of them are perfect.
Yeah.
You
really,
can do like regular Greek yogurt if you can just get it as low sugar as you want. It just depends on what you're willing to do. We like to make our own best, but sometimes we just don't, we don't do it.
Yeah.
So we buy the ratio yogurt. And I've been putting my little keto bricks in it, and it's such a treat because it's so sweet compared to what other things I'm eating. It just tastes like heaven.
Well, Dr. Fubar says, I absolutely love the chocolate core unsweetened.
Yay!
It lets me tune the sweetness to just what I like.
Yes.
Just rich chocolatey deliciousness without being super sweet.
I love it. I'm so glad. Thank you for sharing that.
Sandra wants to know, why does the core chocolate smell like real chocolate? Keto Chow chocolate doesn't smell the same. Interestingly enough,
It is
the only difference, there's two ingredients that are different. The
beef
protein and the sweetener.
Yeah,
that's literally it.
That's it. But I agree with you. I think that it does smell more like chocolate, like a cocoa powder, than the actual chocolate keto chow.
Carrie says, they even made me wear a blindfold when I was taking photos of the new
That's
mystery
right.
flavor.
Yep.
Those photos, despite that, turned out really good.
So good. Yeah, with the blindfold and everything.
Mike says,
The
yeah,
lighting's
an
amazing.
NDA equals super
I can't wait for
secrecy.
all of you to see him at the end of next week.
Oh, Radical Geese says, my magnesium did not taste horrible tonight. I guess I really needed it.
Oh, you did. You should take some more.
Yeah. That's a good way to know. Donna says, family ties, Michael J. Fox was the only boy in the family. He had 2 sisters. And Janice had an amazing teacher in high school, taught chemistry self-study. I aced chemistry in college because of him. That's cool. Malia laughs a lot, says, I made Keto Chow fluff today with orange cream. It's delicious. Have a whipping cream cheese, and 1 scoop of Keto Chow. Okay. So, we already talked about Black Friday. That's kind of all we've been talking about.
Black Friday.
Hey, Mary, what's the difference between natural strawberry and regular strawberry?
That's a good question. The difference between natural strawberry and regular strawberry is natural strawberry is sweetened with monk fruit.
Yep.
And the regular strawberry is sweetened with sucralose.
That's literally
And
the
it
only
doesn't say
difference.
regular strawberry. It just says strawberry.
The flavoring is exactly the same. The color, everything is exactly the same except for the sweetener.
Yep. And then we have the strawberry core, which is the beef protein with all the same strawberryness. And
It's actually a different flavor.
oh, you're right.
It's strawberry,
strawberry
cream,
cream.
core. Ooh.
Oh, I forgot. So
But-
we have the strawberry cream core, which is beef protein and strawberry and stevia or unflavored. So we have 3 strawberries.
Speaking of strawberry cream, Serena says on the Keto Chow Facebook pages, someone said they were told regular strawberry cream and vanilla cream will not be coming back. Is that true? We have not,
we've not announced that
any
yet.
announcements about whether it's coming back or not.
Did you try those? Did you like those flavors? I liked them.
Anne says, I just got strawberry cream, sad. And Denise points out that sucralose isn't Splenda. Correct.
Yes. Thank you, Denise.
The difference is Splenda is almost entirely maltodextrin. We don't use maltodextrin. That stuff's junk.
Yep.
Michelle wants to know what a keto brick is.
Oh, Keto Brick is a company that is founded by a bodybuilder who's actually coaching me right now.
Yeah, it's this
By the way,
giant bar
and it's a
of mostly like coconut
bar,
oil
and it's like coconut oil and flavor, and has like
and protein.
all these different things. It's a
And
meal
electrolytes.
replacement bar, is what it is.
Yeah.
But the way I use it is different than intended, because what a bodybuilder does is just eat a bunch of calories according to whatever macros they have, and then they work out really hard, right?
Yep.
But I work out and I melt them down and put them into like the little silicone molds, and then I just put them into Chronometer when I'm putting my macros in that I had.
And you know that this
15
mold
grams
is that size.
of this. So I've memorized the molds that I use. I use a little Lego and a pig, and then I use a tiny little cereal one. And that's the one I use the most, because I like to put those into like the yogurt
Little half sphere.
and the Keto Chow. And so I'll do like 30 grams of a keto brick. You don't have one, do you?
I used to, and I'm not sure where it is.
Anyway, they're great. It's interesting because it's like a different. Oh, that's an old one.
It's an old one.
It's a really old one. This is what they used to look like. This is still the logo, though.
That's still what they have on their website.
Yeah.
For the,
yeah.
header image.
But it's that size. It's literally a brick. And it is kind of a different flavor and texture, and each flavor is a different texture too. So I would just try 1 or 2 different flavors, see if you like it. If you want to bite into it, you can. If you want to melt it down, they melt so good. And you just stir it up and put it into molds. That's what I do.
So Cindy likes strawberry cream better than the other strawberry flavors.
Okay.
And Bluegrass Girl will declare mutiny if strawberry cream is retired.
Fine.
Let's see. Radical Geek says I love the vanilla and strawberry cream. Loretta
you.
also loves strawberry cream and vanilla cream. Kind of ruined regular vanilla.
I know, right?
Sandra says I'm melting down my keto brick in 2 little squares, and I'm shortly going to be having surgery. I've already given instructions to bring my keto bricks to the hospital
that's so good.
because I'm not eating the trash. They put it on your tray here. I'm a type 1 diabetic, and they want to give you grits and bread. I think they're trying to kill me instead of helping me.
Oh, I'm
Don't
sorry.
forget your giant bag of keto brick when you leave the hospital.
Right. Like, I melted down all of these keto bricks, and
Where
we
did we
took
leave
them
them?
to Hawaii.
That's right.
And I left them in the freezer.
Carrie
And I
says,
had just started melting them down, too.
Yeah.
And I had just started working with Robert, and I was working so hard, and I'm like, I am so mad.
Radical Geeks wants chocolate peanut butter core, or just peanut butter and
Oh,
core.
that'd be good.
Carrie says it's coming up on pumpkin time in Connecticut. Yes, it is. Debbie says I agree that the strawberry and vanilla creams should replace the other ones. And Jan says I make molds of keto brick and hide a hazelnut in the center.
Oh,
I
what a
mix
secret
flavors
surprise
with
for
Bell's
yourself.
brownie batter, which is available.
Yes, I already got like tons of those. Those are my favorite. I
Okay.
like the Bell's brownie batter and the milk and cookies, and nootropic. I think that are my favorites.
Okay. Julie ate a whole deluxe size of strawberry creamy. Lips and tongues are numb.
Yes.
Next time I'm putting less water in. Okay, so Robyn got some clumps with heavy cream using a blender.
Oh, I see.
Let's talk about possible causes and solutions to it.
Okay, so what could have happened was she overmixed it,
Yes.
right? And
Especially
then
if you use
made
like a
little butter
bullet.
out of the
Yeah, it will make
out
butter.
of the cream, or she undermixed it,
Yeah.
or didn't use warm enough water.
My guess is it was the overmixing and it was
Mm-hmm.
little tiny pieces of butter. What's the solution to fix that?
Just melt it. Put it in the microwave, melt
Heat it up.
heat it up, mix it. You can even mix it with a blender bottle at that point and just stick it back in the fridge.
Yep.
Or drink it warm.
Yep. And the same thing if you are mixing up Keto Chow with butter and you get clumps or
Mm-hmm.
like the butter doesn't mix all the way, which happens to me even though I am a pro at mixing Keto Chow.
I do it too sometimes.
Sometimes it just separates.
Mm-hmm.
I had it at the wrong temperature or whatever. You just heat it up. Enjoy it warm. It's delicious.
So good, especially when it's cold out.
GGB says, well, youngest kiddo's bathing suit bottom is missing. Guess who's getting a birthday present early at the hotel? That's hilarious.
I'm sorry.
Nothing like having to go out and buy stuff.
That's the worst.
Well, this is dark chocolate hazelnuts would be an awesome flavor. Food for thought, Chris.
I'm actually allergic to hazelnuts.
Let's see. Desiree says, Miriam, have you tried buttered maple keto brick? Yes.
Oh, yes, I have that one too. It's just called maple pecan, right? It might be called butter maple. I don't know what it's called, but I accidentally ordered like 36 of those. So I do have that flavor.
Lady Fritz here says, Dr. Berry is influencing people towards core. He's driving the demand more beef protein flavors.
Yes.
Kim wants a coconut cream pie flavor.
Ooh, that sounds
good. You
good.
could totally do that with vanilla and maybe
use
even
some coconut oil because that is really good. You know what else would be good if you used a pina colada and use that with coconut oil. That'd be good.
Michelle says, I'm nervous about Thanksgiving. I have a whole bunch of family that loves to cook. First time I will be saying no thank you except to lots of turkey.
Oh, that's hard, honey. I feel you.
I would.
But I believe in you.
So if it was me and I was going to a family thing, you know the turkey's going to be okay.
Yep.
Maybe make some gravy.
Yep.
Which can be as simple as browning some sausage and then putting heavy cream with it.
Yep.
And maybe some onion if you like. And maybe some mashed cauliflower.
Mashed cauliflower.
But we did Thanksgiving with Miriam's
with
family.
my family on Sunday.
I just ate turkey.
Yep.
It was delicious.
I think the thing that's harder than anything is
Put butter on the turkey.
You're
if you want
emotionally connected to the area, the time, the feelings, the pie, because the
But
food.
you can just sit there and talk to people.
I know, but because the food is associated with the gathering, and that's why it's so difficult to not have what everybody else is having. And I think you have to kind of make that disassociation in your mind and be like, I can still have a good time without the mashed potatoes on my plate.
Yep.
So, but that's, you have to kind of make that decision and think about that ahead of time. And also, you don't have to make excuses. Just be like, oh, no, thank you, or whatever
I'm really enjoying this turkey. It's delicious.
The turkey is so good.
Who was it? I think it was Joe. Yeah, Joe was talking about how Rachel's mom was a food pusher, and he found out that what he had to do was only put a little bit of food on his plate. And then he can go back 4 or 5 times, and then she's satisfied with the amount of food that he's gotten, because it was the number of times he went back for seconds.
So she felt like he ate a lot.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And so she wouldn't tell him to eat more food. He would just get a little bit of turkey, and then a little bit of turkey, and then a little bit of turkey.
That's interesting.
But turkey with butter is delicious.
Yeah. And salt and pepper.
Lady Lassalot has 15 keto bricks coming on Friday. Wow. I needed special permission to buy mystery keto chow on Friday. Between the cruise and stuff, I'm almost half out.
Oh,
Boy, I feel you there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, our completely unrelated. We have Miriam's dad, my dad, and 5 of our children are born in December.
So it's coming up.
So for us, December always really sucks.
It is kind of nice, though. We already sent the birthday package to Haley in Canada.
Yep.
So that's one off the list.
Margaret said I used to have
4
issues
more to
with
go.
acne. When I started to use Keto Chow, my acne was cleared up.
That's so awesome. Thanks for sharing that.
Rita says I like the core strawberry and sweetened. It does taste different.
Yeah, it
than regular
totally does.
strawberry, but still good.
It's the beef. It's totally different. It's not bad, but it's different.
Nancy said, Joe mentioned earlier, to try peanut butter and jelly, use 2 raspberry cheesecakes and 1 peanut butter.
Yeah.
Who was it they were talking to that said that mice got into their raspberry cheesecake?
Oh, it was on Facebook.
Yeah.
It was, it was.
Cindy says we're going to my niece's.
Jennifer.
She and her sister are keto. Her husband is not, and doing the cooking. We actually, it was 4 or 5 years ago, my brother, my mom and dad, Miriam, me, more people were doing keto
It was
than
the
not.
best Thanksgiving ever.
It was actually really nice.
It was really nice. So this year, there's only going to be 3 people doing keto at our house. So I'm like, and then there's a couple people that were not feeling good. So I'm like, I'm going to have to make carb sides for them.
Yep. Well, we'll probably make funeral potatoes.
We'll probably just make everything keto except for like 2 things.
Yeah. Funeral potatoes is a uniquely Utah dish. It's kind of like the marshmallow salad that they do in the Midwest. Anyway, except it's similarly
it's not the same thing.
Yeah,
'Cause it's
similarly
totally different.
strangely specific to a region.
Yes.
Anyway, Cindy's going to do Nisha's cornbread stuffing and keto chow fudge.
Oh,
There you
that
go.
sounds good.
Let's see. Tracy says I'd really like to try coarse sweetened.
You
Julie's
should.
doing turkey leftovers with mayo.
I
There you
love
go.
it. I love turkey leftovers.
Sue
They make me
says
so happy.
food is also tied to traditions and histories. It's really
Yes.
hard to cut the ties.
It
That's
really
true.
is. And it's all feelings. I think you just recognize that. You're like, it's not that you're bad or in trouble or doing something to neglect your body. It's your feelings. And as soon as you recognize it's my feelings and I am acknowledging that I am having feelings about this, it's a lot easier to just push through.
Michelle says Steve from Serious Keto says to eat a little something before dinner. That's a good
Yep.
idea. Yeah. And Lynette's hosting 40 people and we'll be the only keto person there.
Yeah.
Gonna do some
I'll just
keto sides
come
and stay on
to
track.
your keto dinner.
Jen says, you know my likes, well I love the mystery flavor. Maybe I would say
I think so. I think so,
Denise
Janice.
says
Because I
my-
do know what you like.
He says my birthday is on December 18th. You want to adopt me? No, we've got one on December 17th already.
That's my dad's birthday on the 18th, actually.
Margaret
So you
says I
can be
love
twins with
making
him.
waffles with waffle keto chow. Serena says, will butterscotch be restocked by Christmas? I can confidently say no.
Definitely not.
Let's see. Meg says my family all know I can't eat everything anymore, so it doesn't hassle me about it.
Isn't that
at a family
great?
gathering this year? I'm going over to my mom's house. She's keto
Yes,
as well.
your mom's such a sweetheart, too. Tell her we say hi.
Mike says you could do cauliflower funeral potatoes. You totally
Yes.
could. Throw
Yeah,
some
we totally
bacon
could.
in there.
Yeah.
GB says we have that in New Jersey too, but we call it fiesta potato, and it's not for a funeral. That's hilarious.
You know what's funny? Because it's always been a Utah thing. I never had them until my grandpa's funeral
Oh, really?
when I was 14. And I'm like, these
Which
are the
wasn't
best
even in
things on the
Utah.
planet. No, it was here. It was here. We're his only family.
Oh, yeah, that's
so the
That
church
grandpa.
insisted. Okay, the church insisted to throw us a family lunch,
Yeah.
and we're like, no one will be there, and they did not believe us, and we're
Because
like,
he was from California.
yeah, but he was in a rest home here,
Yeah.
so they assumed family was going to come in, right? And we said, no, literally, no one will be there. It's just us, and they made a lunch for us. So my little immediate family, which was still 7 people,
Very nice of them.
had a little lunch at the church with funeral potato, which is good because that was the first time I had funeral potato.
Laura says we're opting for steak on the grill. Just the two of us. That's awesome.
Just the two of
Wanda
us.
wants us to adopt her as well.
You and
My birthday is in
I.
December.
What day? What day?
More the
Wanda?
merrier. Why not? Loretta says turkey and carnivore mac and cheese. There you go.
Yes. And we'll adopt Joe. His birthday's the 6th.
That's right. Tina says I buy Bob Evans mashed potatoes and doctored up so people who don't eat people who don't eat
That's
keto.
nice because then you're not even having the real thing.
Kelly wants to know what's
better.
your favorite way to make keto chow other than a shake? Ice cream.
Oh, yeah, we've been way into ice cream lately. I know it's
Yep.
cold, but I don't care. I like how long
Yep.
it takes for me to eat
Yep.
it as ice cream. I feel
I literally
really
had
full.
chocolate toffee keto chow as ice cream for dinner tonight.
I had it for lunch today with my little keto brick topping. And it was
Margaret
amazing.
says I'm buying a full keto chow set starting tomorrow. I'm excited. My man says I'm not allowed to open it till Christmas.
Aww. I
Let's
actually
see.
got my Christmas present. I told Chris I'm getting a rebounder. I'm so excited.
I apparently need to
He
wrap
bought
that.
it. He needs to get it out of the living room floor because if he leaves it in the living room floor anymore, I'm just going to open it up
Yeah.
and put it together. It's been there for like a week.
Jen says my favorite is always the stuffing. So skip the potatoes and make stuffing with egg white bread. It's all about the gravy.
Yes, yes.
Let's see. Now this is my doctor's birthday is December 16th and mine is the 17th. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
daughter.
that's Sam's.
Not
Sam's
doctor,
is the
daughter.
17th. Well, happy birthday, you guys. That'll be
Let's
so
see.
fun.
Kathy
Kathy.
is having eggnog keto chow served with warm with bourbon flavored whipped cream.
Ooh.
I'm in chow heaven.
That sounds amazing. How fun is that?
Just wanted to say that.
Yeah.
And Kendra says, I bought the Ninja Creami. I mix my
Mm-hmm.
shake like normal, and it's still powdery when I take it out of the creamy.
yeah.
I tried the ice cream mode and light ice cream mode. Even after a respin, it's still powdery. So that's the last thing in the what we're going to talk about. And there's a
Right.
link to a video
Of the
where
Ninja Creami.
I actually strapped a GoPro to my head and showed how to make it.
And if it makes you dizzy.
Here's the short version. Just hit respin again
Just spin it
or
again.
hit light. I hit light ice cream twice.
Yep.
And that works perfect for me. Some people do light ice cream once and then respin like 3 times.
And some people will put it in the microwave for a minute, or some people will put like the syrup, like the Tyrannies or Da Vinci syrup.
Well, here's the thing. If the reason why it's powdery like that is because there's empty space. And so it's not fully mixing. Take a spoon and squish it.
And smash it down. Yeah.
And the powder will turn into ice cream. It's weird.
It is weird. It's
this
super weird.
One weird trick.
The Ninja Creami is a different animal, but it's amazing.
RJE wants to know, are any flavors coming back for Black Friday?
Ooh.
Like birthday cake or vanilla cream? I think Miriam's not saying. No. No flavors are being reintroduced specifically for Black Friday. The super secret flavor is brand new. Janice wants to know,
no one's
when
ever
will you
heard
make
of
more
it before.
butterscotch, make it core? Oh, when you make more butterscotch, make it core. The issue with that...
The problem with core is we can't get the beef.
We can't get the beef protein right now, not until
so when we get it, we'll get it.
2024. Teresa says, what is the best keto dessert to serve non-keto people?
Oh, you know that keto fudge is really good. And I don't think people would know if it was keto. Don't you think?
2 cups of heavy cream, 1 packet of Keto Chow.
Yes.
Hit it with an immersion blender until it turns into fancy whipped cream.
You can add a little bit of sweetener too if you want it to be
it makes this
more
fluff.
sweet for the
it's
fluff.
amazing.
Yeah, that's super easy, and lots of people like it.
Yep.
Denise, I think December birthdays take precedence over September birthdays.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Julie says, I love my creamy. I had a touch of liquid to the mix and respin. My freezer's super cold. People are saying a rebounder. Yeah, it's a little trampoline.
Oh, it's a little trampoline. Donna, you have one? Oh,
because if there's one thing that people that have had multiple sets of twins want to do, it's jump on a trampoline.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that out loud. I'm going to pee first.
There's room in the heavy whipping cream for the creamy. Cindy says, we bought the creamy deluxe when Costco had it on sale.
Yes. You like the bigger one?
Margaret says, every Sunday morning I use the chicken soup as my gravy over biscuits.
Oh, that sounds good.
That does sound good.
That's what I did. I made the Keto Chow chicken soup and I just put a couple bouillon cubes in it.
Yep.
And we did that over our turkey. It wasn't thick though. I did put some gelatin in it, but apparently not enough.
Jessica wants to know, is the fudge recipe on the website? Yes.
Yes, it's the banana fudge.
Yep.
Just look up banana fudge.
Now, it's not available right now. Lots of people are saying something about creamsicle. There's an orange cream
you're
flavor.
Right. It's a spring summer flavor.
Currently out of stock. It will be restocked in the spring.
But it is good. It's really good. And that's good as ice cream too.
Yep. Radical Geek likes to do 2 light ice cream spins. There you go.
Oh, Donna, was it Donna who said she had a rebounder?
Oh, we are getting...
Donna.
Hold on a second.
Will you message me? Do you have videos that you like a rebounder video?
Hold on, I can't see you right now.
I haven't found them yet. Maybe she'll see that.
La la la.
Da, 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 da.
Okay.
Okay, Donna.
That should fix it once it catches up.
Donna, do you have rebounder videos you like? Because I haven't looked yet. I just got the video. I just got the trampoline.
Okay.
Are they here? Are we back?
We're still dropping.
Buffering tonight. Maybe we should just be done.
I think we were gonna call it.
I will have to talk to Donna another time.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know why it's buffering now, but it's buffering now. So, well, hey everybody, if you can hear me, we're gonna be doing our live stream tomorrow night for
My
Chow. So, you all have a fantastic evening, and we will catch